Hi guys, welcome to the channel. We've got some exciting things to do today on this channel. I'm so excited. I have not done a first impressions video and I can't tell you how long. And we're talking like, when I say we're doing a first impressions, like we are doing a first impressions, like this isn't even out of the cellophane wrap yet. So today we are going through Penhaligon'S scent library. It's their best seller scent library. It looks like we've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 fragrances from Penhaligon'S to do first impressions. I'm not going to pull up notes today. I'm going to put them on the screen when I edit, but just so you know, I've never seen notes on any of this. We're like test me a little bit because as you guys know, I've been wearing fragrances my whole life and I've been super into fragrances my whole life, but I just recently in the past couple years have started training my nose, and you know, it takes some time. So I love doing these little challenges. I'm often like way off the mark, but sometimes I'm super on point with it, and I just think it's fun, and it's a great way of like challenging myself a little bit. So we're gonna do that today. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name's Kelly. I love fragrances, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Also, just to let you guys know before we dive in, I am about to hit 1,000 subscribers. Which has taken me forever, you guys, like 2.5 years of some not so dedicated effort. So I'm definitely like taking ownership of the fact that like my channel is moving slow because I was not consistent with it, but I'm super excited. I'm so grateful that this day is about to arrive. It may have already arrived by the time you see this video because I'm like batch filming right now. So you won't see this video for like another week after I film it, but I'm so excited. So I would love, if you love this video, go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and hit the like button, share this video, comment down below. Any support that you can offer if you do find this valuable would mean the world to me. Okay, so let's talk about Penhaligon'S. So I obviously have heard about the house for years and years, like since the beginning of my fragrance journey, like since the beginning when it got serious. I had never smelled anything from Penhaligon'S until a couple of months ago. I smelled Bewitching Jasmine out of a tiny little dabber sample, and I was like, huh, this is nice. So then we planned a trip to London in May. We actually went to the Netherlands for a family member's wedding, and we found these like super cheap flights to London. So we were like, why don't we just go to London for a couple days and then take the train to Rotterdam? So we were in London for a couple of days, and I was like, okay, I definitely want to do some fragrance shopping. You know, it's London. So one day, I can't remember like what happened. I think it was pouring rain. We kind of got detoured from where I actually wanted to go. And we ended up walking through the like Piccadilly Circus area, I think is what it's called, Piccadilly Square, whatever that area is called. And if you're a Londonite, you're probably laughing at me right now. It literally just stumbled across Penhaligon'S, and it was pouring rain out. It was cold. We had just left like afternoon tea, and we ducked in there, and I was like, do we have like an hour for me to spend? And they were like, yeah, go for it. So I ended up spending like a solid hour in the store. The man who helped me was so educated, so passionate about the house. Like he was just such a gem. I never got his name. I wish I had. And we literally went through like the entire house basically. And it was just such a wonderful experience. Like it was such a highlight for me as far as fragrance experiences go. And I got this discovery kit. Let me tell you, in-house, while we were there, I fell in love with Juniper Sling. I did not purchase it, but I fell madly in love with it. And then I purchased a decant of Solaris, which I do really like. I don't reach for it as much because the longevity is not that great, at least so far when I've been wearing it in like the super high heat. I might try it again once it starts to cool down. But other than that, I smelled a lot in store. I was definitely like slightly overwhelmed. So this might feel like a first experience with most of these. So I'm just giving it a look. I think there were only 3 of these that I actually smelled in store. So Impressa, I believe I did. Juniper Sling, I definitely did because like I said, I fell madly in love. And then Halfeti, I smelled in store as well, but I can't remember it. So I'm so excited. Let's just dive right in, you guys. Like I said, I'm going to just guess what the notes are. I'm going to tell you my reactions, my first impressions reactions. I'll put the notes up on the screen. Enough blah, blah, blah. Let's get into it. All right. So beautiful little box, and just slides up like this. There's a really cute little booklet in here with our fragrances. This is really cute. Each page has like notes. I'm not going to look at it because they have notes in there and I don't want to look. But let's start out with the very first fragrance, which is called Impressa. Impressa. We're going to go ahead and give this a sniff. This reminds me of something. It reminds me of another fragrance. I'm like really going to struggle with the notes on this. It's floral. You know what? I think I'm going to struggle like figuring out what all of the notes are with Penhaligon's because they're so well blended. It's like hard to pick out individual notes. This is like a fruity floral. I feel like I'm smelling maybe some raspberry. There might be like a little tinge of patchouli in here, maybe some rose. There's some sweetness to it. It's a very feminine, fruity floral without being too delicate. Am I smelling cherry blossom? It might be cherry blossom. It's slightly citrusy. I don't know if there's like some bergamot maybe. Yeah, this is really nice. It smells like something else though that I'm having a really hard time putting my nose on. Something from like the early 2000s that I smelled on my friend a lot and I'm having a really hard time. It's good. I definitely am gonna wear test it. I'm not like blown away by it. It's not really like my style that much. I'm not huge into fruity florals. But yeah, so far so good. I would give it like a 7 out of 10. Next we have, I'm gonna say this wrong, Endymion. Ooh, that's super fresh. This is very fresh. This is definitely a men's fragrance. This is like a fougere style. Lots of lavender. Black pepper maybe. It's got this very clean, soapy, almost like aftershave thing going on. But it doesn't smell like an everyday kind of scent. It definitely has like a elevated smell. It's very fresh, very nice. Like I said, super masculine. I personally would not wear this. I wouldn't say it smells sexy. It doesn't have that kind of like sexy edge to it. It just smells really clean. Like it's very clean. Yeah, this is something if I smelled on a man, I'd be like, he's got his shit together. He shows up for work 5 minutes before he's supposed to be there. He drives, like observes all traffic signs. Like, oh, it's getting a little spicy. I'm getting some like cardamom now on the dry down. It's getting a little bit more spicy. Yeah, that's really interesting. I also 7 out of 10 on that one. Okay, this next one is called Helfetti. I know I smelled this in store. I know this is very popular. I know a lot of people that like this. Some of you that I know watch this. Tammy, I'm speaking to you. I believe you're the one that likes Helfetti. I can see why. Wow. Oh, wow. This is like spicy and creamy and smooth. It's got some sort of like, ooh. It's very spicy, like, is there cinnamon? Is there oud? This smells like you're walking through a Marrakesh marketplace. I've never been to Marrakesh, but it has a very like opulent, mature, regal smell to it. There might be a little bit of jasmine in here. Yeah, this smells rich. This is not something I would wear like out running errands. This is definitely something I would wear for a special occasion. It's very spicy. It almost smells like Big Red chewing gum, but not in a bad way. It's just got that kind of like zingy spice to it, if you know what I mean. The dry down is like getting kind of like creamy and round. There might be some amber in here, some sandalwood. This is really, really, really good. I'm still gonna give it a 7 out of 10 simply for stylistic reasons for me. It's not something I would reach for frequently. And I feel like I've smelled stuff like this before. I'm judging really harshly today, but I would give it a 7.5 out of 10. Next, we have one called The Favorite, which I had never really heard of until like a couple days ago. And then I heard like 3 different people talk about it. Oh, wow. This is so sweet and so it's like candied. Very floral. Very like fresh, like floral, sweet. This is super girly. It kind of smells like, it has this almost like Pez texture to it. What's the floral? I feel like we're looking at tuberose. Maybe a little rose. There's maybe some bergamot in here, maybe some lemon. This is super candied. This is very sweet. Like you will not like this if you don't like sweet fragrances. It's sweet but floral. This is so pretty, you guys. This is like very feminine, like very girly. It's soft. There's a floral in here. Is it Lily of the Valley? There's a floral in here that smells familiar. There might even be some violet in here. It has a very like classic feel to it without smelling vintage. This is really pretty. I'll give this an 8 out of 10. Okay, next up we have the coveted Duchess Rose. I've been super excited to try this. I love rose so much. Let's see. Oh my God, you guys. Oh my God. Holy moly. This is a 10 out of 10. Like obviously this is a first impression, so I have to wear test, but this is what I've been looking for. Wow. 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 This is like a beautiful, almost like a smoky rose. There's something in here. Oh my God. This is like, this is knock my socks off. This is like, oh, I think I'm falling in love. Oh my God. Where have you been all my life? There is a candle, Archipelago. There's a candle called Istanbul. It's been discontinued. It was literally my favorite candle smell of all time, and then they discontinued it. So before they discontinued it, I bought like 10 candles, and I still have one left somewhere. This smells like that, but better. Oh my God. Yes, I found it. This is Archipelago's Istanbul. You guys, I don't know if you can find this anywhere anymore. Look, I have only burnt it once. It's my last one. It's, ooh, might need to be burnt soon actually. I've had this for 10 years. It smells like this, but better. Istanbul has black cannabis, amber, and rose leaf. You guys, I am literally losing my mind over this fragrance. Like this is one of the best things I've ever smelled in my life. There's something in here that's like citrusy and kind of like almost patchouli that's giving it this like beautiful like bohemian edge to the rose so that the rose isn't super classic and girly. Wow. Oh my God. I need a full bottle of this stat. I'm going to immediately wear test this starting tonight. I could go on and on, but you guys are just gonna sit here and watch me like have like a nose orgasm. Am I allowed to say that? Oh my God. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Let's see if there's any that like blow this out of the water. I doubt it. Okay, this next one is called The Tragedy of Lord George. I'm guessing this will be a men's style. I was right. Ooh, This smells like a super amazing grandpa. It smells very cozy. It has a little bit of like a clay, Play-Doh smell. Not Play-Doh, but like a clay smell right up at the top. I think there's some lavender and black pepper in here. It's like fougere, but it's got maybe a little bit of orris in it as well. It's like a creamy fougere. Definitely peppery for sure. There might be some vetiver. There's something aromatic in here as well, like something kind of herbal that's like sneaking up around the orris-y scent that I'm getting. Now I'm getting some spice. Maybe some cardamom. Yeah, this has like cozy grandpa vibes, but with a little bit of edge. Definitely grown up smelling. Definitely leaning more masculine. I like the artistry of this. I would give this an 8 out of 10. Okay, next we have Blenheim Bouquet. I don't know if that's how you say it. Sorry about my lighting today, you guys. It's like not, usually it's super bright at this time. I'm trying to only use natural lighting. Whoa. This is like a spice bomb up top. There's like cinnamon or something right at the beginning. There's like a super bubblegummy tuberose, I believe. And then it's also really like sweet floral. Like there might be like a yellow floral in here. Very lemony. I'm getting a lot of lemon. Very citrusy, actually. It's like a sweet citrus, spicy tuberose. This is interesting. This might be my least favorite. I just feel like everything's kind of clashing and it's a little clunky. Yeah, I don't really like that one. I'm going to give that a 4 out of 10. All right, the next one is Juniper Sling, which I told you guys I already smelled this in store. I doused myself in it. I think they gave me a sample that I blew through. This is really, really good. I just love this. This smells like a gin cocktail, but then it also has this like beautiful, like creamy, almost like an orris feel, even though I don't think there's any orris or iris in here. It's got like a little bit of like a salty kind of grapefruit gin thing going on. It's so smooth. After I had worn this a couple times, I heard someone say that it smells exactly like Light Blue by Dolce & Gabbana, which it doesn't. I can see the correlation, but it's not like, it's definitely not a dupe. This smells really beautiful, comforting. Like this is the perfect like rainy day fragrance. It's so smooth, you guys. Like this fragrance is the definition of smooth. Like it is just so beautiful. I love this so much. Like I think I need a full bottle of this one too. This is a 10 out of 10 for sure. This just, if you like the smoothness of Light Blue, but how it starts off with that crispy kind of citrus, if you like Gris Charnel, the smoothness of Gris Charnel, I think that you will like this fragrance. It's more Gris Charnel than it is Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue, but it doesn't like smell like Gris Charnel. It's just the feeling, like that vibe of like that smooth, creamy, cozy, comforting. Smells like a sweater. Smells like a rainy day in a sweater with a hot cup of tea. Like, wow. Yeah, 10 out of 10 for sure. Okay, next we've got Luna. Let's see what Luna's all about. This is a very delicious fragrance that kind of smells like Delina. It kind of has like a, it's like there's some rose. Yeah, definitely some rose. I feel like there might even be some rhubarb in here. And maybe some vanilla. This is like a greener version of Delina. That's really nice. It's like Delina La Rosée, but like not as rosy. It's like if Delina La Rosée and Delina Exclusive had a baby. But then it's got some other facets coming in as well. I like this one. I do. I think I'm a rose fan. I think I'm like my rose days are coming back. I don't know if they ever left, but yeah, this is really pretty. There's something else. There's something grassy and green that's coming in here. I'm not 100% sure what it is. There could be honeysuckle in here maybe. There's something like really polite. There's like a very polite floral that's like doing a dance with the rose and the potential rhubarb, I think is what I'm getting. It's pretty. This is really nice. It's really subtle. It's really classy. It's very like youthful but grown up at the same time. It smells like springtime. There's definitely something green happening in here. I really like this a lot. I would give this a 9 out of 10. All right, and the last one we're trying from the house today is called Cursus. This is pretty. This is like kind of fresh. I have no idea what notes these are, you guys. When I first sprayed this, I was like, oh, this is like a really feminine, like fruity floral. And now I'm like, wait a second, this is actually like super masculine. It's very fresh. It smells almost aquatic. There might be some sandalwood in here, maybe some vetiver. Yeah, it's a little aquatic though. I don't know if I like this. I don't know. It's just kind of like blah. It's starting to dry down into like a designer, men's designer fragrance. I don't know. This isn't really my cup of tea, but yeah, I just feel like it's not that groundbreaking. I'm not loving the men's Penhaligon'S. Just gonna put that out there and just own it. They're not bad. They just don't smell unique, in my opinion. So that is it, you guys. We've got 3 winners. We've got the coveted Duchess Rose coming in number 1, which surprises me that we're knocking Juniper Sling to the 2nd spot. It's very close. It's not a tie. It's very close though. And then I'm definitely putting Luna at 3rd place. And those are my thoughts on this Penhaligon'S Discovery set. They have like 5 different sets because they have a gajillion fragrances. Also, the Bewitching Jasmine was not in this set. However, do try that. Also Solaris. Solaris is a beautiful orange blossom fragrance that I have a decant of. Definitely try that if you like orange blossom fragrances. If you like solar, kind of sunshiny fragrances. Bewitching Jasmine, to me, smells like chai tea. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. I think it's got a coffee note in it and jasmine, but like the combo just turns into this gorgeous chai tea, and I absolutely love it. Like I definitely want a full bottle of that as well. So those are my thoughts. I would love to know in the comments, which one did I not smell today that I absolutely need to smell? Let me know, because I love this house. I love the history behind it. I love like the integrity of it. I love like the presentation, just everything about it. I loved being in the store, the whole experience with them personally, like just such a magical experience. So yeah, I'm super excited to explore this house even more. And that's it, you guys. So thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe if you haven't yet already, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.